happens? The entire philosophy, the Indian philosophy, is based on Upanishads. So the Upanishads means the end part of Vedas. So that is, we have two parts in the scriptures. One is path of action, so that is leading the life, leading peaceful life. And the second one is path of knowledge, so getting the knowledge of the soul. So that is the permanent solution for the problems. In Holy Scripture Vedas, we have these parts. The first part is path of action. So those Vedic chantings will tell how to lead peaceful life. And the last part of the Vedas will tell about the soul concept, the eternal soul. So those are considered as Upanishad. And all the philosophies, we have many such philosophies, dualistic philosophies and non-dualistic philosophies. They originated from Upanishads. And without Upanishad, it is not possible to understand any scripture. All the scriptures and commentaries based on Upanishads. But Upanishad lines, they are the final statements. We won't get any elaborated explanation about each thing in Upanishad. They are like the aphorism, just one statement. That is the final statement. So no more arguments. They say, for example, they say that Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma. So there is eternal soul, which is always the truth, and which is the final knowledge, and which is the bliss. So that is called the eternal soul. So like that, we have small sentences in Upanishads. We have elaborated commentary on the Upanishad lines. So that's why Upanishad chanting is also compulsory. When we go to traditional institute, we chant Upanishads. After chanting, we will try to know the meaning. And many sages, they commented on Upanishads. We have many commentaries, but I refer one commentary. I already said that is the commentary of Shankaracharya. He commented on all 10 Upanishads, and he established the philosophy in India. So that's why we always refer his commentaries. And we selected important Upanishads for our session, in which we can give practical examples. When we deal with the soul, and when we want to read the lines related to eternal soul, sometimes it is very difficult to understand. People want evidence. They want to experiment about the soul. That is the problem. And we don't have any scientific evidence for that one. But it is like a science. So how scientific people will do, in the same way we will also do. We have all the ideas to get the soul. We selected the Upanishad. It is called Taittiriya Upanishad for our first session, in which we have instructions to the students. When students will finish the education, the teacher will give instruction how to lead the life. All those instructions are in the Upanishads, and also the concept of soul, starting from the body. That is important. Everybody knows about body. And the things which are beyond the body, one by one, step by step, all those things are explained in Upanishads and even in the commentary. Therefore, when we want to get the conclusion about any topic in India, Upanishad lines are important. We need to take the final statement according to Upanishad only. If we won't take the final decision according to Upanishads, that won't be sustained in India. People won't agree. That's why Upanishads are very important, and Bhagavad Gita is considered as the essence of Upanishad. So Lord Krishna, he summarized the idea of Upanishad. That means many people, they can't read the Upanishad, so they can read Bhagavad Gita. So that's why we have three major scriptures to understand any philosophy in India. So one is Bhagavad Gita. People should read Gita. And the second one, the sutras related to the philosophy, just like Yoga Sutras. And the third one is Upanishad. And that's why I will select some important lines from Upanishad, and I prepare a syllabus with charts and all extra information. So that is a rare opportunity. If you want the knowledge of the Upanishad, that means primary knowledge. I don't say that I can give complete knowledge. Even I don't have. I am also a learner when Upanishads are considered. But it is the rare opportunity that you can get the lines from the Upanishad and also explanation from the teacher. So that is our idea for next year sessions.